Versus. I think my most favorite song would be Versus from the second album, Influence. Yeah, it was a very very the time I heard that song when it came out was a very trying time of my life, and that influenced me a lot. Hindi, kasi namatay yung dog ko.
For me, the favorite song is "The Fight Is Over." Kasi I guess the first time you hear, even if you like, when you listen to the song, it puts you in a different emotional mood, where like the first like licks pa lang, like the first chord progression, like yung anong tawag doon, yung notes nun, may iyak ka kagad, parang oh my god, parang it's like hindi, even if a situation where wala akong, like let's say wala kang girlfriend, tapos biglang narinig mo yun, parang kang kaka-break up mo lang, yung ganun yung feel. Kaya for me, it's one of the powerful songs of Urbandub. Music videos. I think it would be, for me, favorite would be the one with Quarkinares, Evidence, because it was just different. And it was just like, I was so surprised that it was aired, actually. Like, I mean, I know there was a time that it got banned and we had to rehash it, but the mere fact of it being accepted on the music channels, even if the story was like that, I mean, it was amazing. And for us, that was the first time we had a guest na actress. So, yun yung ano namin. Thanks to Isa Calzado for that. I guess that's,
my favorite music video would be Frailty. It was done differently at that time, and the song was also really really good. And as in nabagay lahat, like the color, the movement, and like pati costumes in the set. It was made differently, but then it stood out on its own among that batch of music videos. Those batch, yeah. U.S. tour. That's the.
Please, this is on the internet. Anyone from the U.S., please get us.
I think when we're living the dream because we've moved from Cebu to Manila, and then when we're in Manila, like we're thinking, what else can we do? And having traveled all the way from Cebu, the next big thing, or the next best thing we can do is probably fly to the States and tour around there and play around shows there. That's the one dream. That's the one wish, and basically the pinnacle of living the dream would be the U.S. tour.
Yeah, I think that's for me. Because from Cebu, we went to Manila. From Manila, now we're doing Asia stuff. So we're Asia gigs, and yeah, I guess the next big thing for like me, that's also my dream, man. Like to actually do gigs in US, and hoping that our music can not only touch the Filipinos, but the only touch lives for the Filipinos, but also for like other like foreign people like Americans and all that. They would probably like our stuff. Yeah, actually, yeah, the mission is after 10 years siguro, before the 15th year, we hope to get that. Actually, I'm even thinking of going there, stay there for a month or two, just to see what I can do. Because there has been 3 offers already that happened for the last 3 years for us to be there, but I guess it's always been the technicalities of I guess what I don't know. Maybe it's because of how I notice it's because usually of how the media approaches like a band such as Urbandub. Like we're kind of known in a sense in the Philippines, but we're not really known in a sense as a Philippine act, like because we're not seen in this major Filipino channels. So I guess that's one hindrance. That I mean, as much as we want to play a lot of like noontime shows, but I guess the music can't just really, I don't know. I mean, it can't really like penetrate that market. So I guess that's the reason why most invitations outside the Philippines, it's a bit limited for producers in outside the state, outside the Philippines, because for them they won't make that much because we have a niche market, I guess. But I really believe that Urbandub can penetrate not only the Filipinos but also uh, you know like uh, people from the US, like, would probably like it because we've seen it when we were in Asia, like Singapore, Malaysia, like these people really appreciate the stuff that we do. So I guess, I mean, I'm not saying that there's a difference between Asia and the States, but I think the common denominator is that the music is easy to understand because it's in English, and second, there's a melodic factor that's happening in every song. So that's so. Okay. Well, first, I'd like to thank all the labels that supported us from the beginning. Tiki Sound for the Birth album. Of course, Lighter Records for Influence, and we had EMI Philippines for the albums Embrace and Under Southern Lights, and of course our current label MCA Universal for MCA Music. Sorry, MCA Music Inc. Thanks to them because they're our current label and they really believed in I think it's a label that we are on the same page, so I guess that's thanks to them. And what else? Of course, the Bistas, all the Bistas here in the Philippines, and we have a group called the Bista Offshore. We have a community of the Bistas outside the Philippines. We take care of the street teams from different countries. We also like to thank Sonic Boom and the Boom Brigades and everyone who goes to Sonic Boom. What else? Thank the crew, like Koi, you guys, and Aspen, all the old school crew. Everyone, like from Cebu, especially like Cebuanos, like really was we thank them because until now they still really appreciate like what we do, and they still support us all the way.
The radio stations.
Radio stations, yeah. NE107, yeah. That's would like to thank them, of course. Like music channels like MTV, Mix, Channel V.
On TV, dati used to play.
On TV.
On TV played Urbandub's first video.
yeah. Also, yeah. The magazines, Pulp, Banda, a lot of these magazines, Fudge.
There are so many people that
Yeah,
like, man.
like it's 10 years, man.
It's been 10 years.
Maybe I guess we'll just put it on our website.
I'd like to thank you.
Put it on noisynoipy.com or something so that we'll have a list there, and of course everyone, like I think
I'd like
that's
to thank God. I mean,
Yeah.
he allowed us to to float our way to Manila.
yeah.
Walang bagyo.
Yeah, so that's it basically, like everyone. Thanks. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ralph.
And I'm Alex Phatboy Lim. We are Sonic Boom Philippines, and we're here making noise at noisynoipy.com.